I'm Amy Cherry. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow ya. A Miami Gardens man is arrested on charges of sexually battering a disabled child. Tony Magoo reports.
On January 30th, a physically disabled juvenile reported to the Flagler County Sheriff's Office that they were recently sexually battered by an adult family member. The victim ID'd the suspect as 29-year-old Jonathan Xavier Santiago. Santiago was staying at the victim's Palm Coast residence along with other family members while visiting from Miami Gardens. During an investigation, Santiago admitted his guilt to a member of the major case unit and was then charged with unlawful sexual activity with a certain minor, and an arrest warrant with a bond of $50,000 was issued. On July 22nd, the Miami Gardens Police Department's crisis response team served the arrest warrant and placed Santiago under arrest. This brave victim came forward and reported what happened, and if not for that, we would not have been able to help, Sheriff Rick Staley said. At this time, Santiago has not posted bond and is still in custody in Miami-Dade County. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Tony Magoo.
A teen from Palm Coast is arrested in connection with a series of car burglaries in the Seminole Woods neighborhood. Dakota Durrani, who was on Sheriff Rick Staley's high-interest target list, was arrested as a warrant was served on the unit block of Seven Wonders Trail in Palm Coast last week. Deputies say they recovered 2 stolen guns during that search. Durrani faces charges of armed burglary, grand theft, and possession of a firearm by a minor. Police also arrested his buddy, 16-year-old Trey Colborn, who they say acted as an accomplice. Colborn was already on probation for drug and weapons charges. As for Durrani, he's got a long history of arrests, and Staley hopes this time the juvenile justice system makes him face his charges so he can turn his life around before it's too late. Meantime, Sheriff Staley will be attending an elite global development program. Karen Johnson has the story.
Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley's been selected by the FBI to attend the elite 79th session of the FBI Law Enforcement Executive Development Seminar.
It's a 2-week seminar, 1 week at a time, that only 50 law enforcement executives from around the world have been invited to attend. It's a very prestigious school.
Sheriff Staley says he graduated from the 177th session of the FBI National Academy in 1994 and sees this as an opportunity in 2021 to increase his knowledge from other law enforcement leaders in their communities to apply and use to best serve the men and women of Flagler County. The FBI pays all the costs associated with the program, so there is no cost to taxpayers. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
Everybody seems to be getting in on face coverings.
That's the observation from Bob Snyder, the Flagler County Health Officer. Snyder said that all kinds of companies are making it their policy that people who visit mask up.
Wherever we're going, we're hearing that more and more people are jumping on the facial covering bandwagon, and we're just so grateful for that. That is so important.
Snyder said that it's not just the small local companies, but very large businesses are requiring face coverings when people come inside. To listen to the interview with Bob Snyder and with Dr. Stephen Bickle, download the Flagler Radio app and then go to the Free for All Friday podcast. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
Tomorrow, a local volunteer organization is handing out free personal protective gear. Angelo Damiano is executive director of Flagler Strong.
We're distributing cloth masks in groups of 5 for people in the Flagler Beach area to come down, and they'll be distributed to you.
Flagler Strong steps up in times of crisis to help the community, keeping it resilient.
We're a volunteer organization active in disasters, made up of volunteers here from Flagler Beach. Any crisis is something where, many people could be affected. In this case, it would be an attempt to reduce any risk associated with the COVID virus. Therefore, we're handing out these masks so people can be out in public, in restaurants, in areas safely.
The masks will be handed out at the George Wickline Senior Center in Flagler Beach from 9 a.m. until noon Saturday. And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Amy Cherry.